It seems like the tides are finally turning in Natalie Portman's favor, and this time, it's not for an Oscar-winning performance, but for matters of the heart. After enduring a tough and very public split from her ex-husband Benjamin Millepied, Natalie is embracing a fresh start, and of course, the media is here for it. The 42-year-old actress, who has captivated us with her brilliance in films like Black Swan and V for Vendetta, is now stepping into the spotlight with a new man by her side. Enter Tanguy Doublet, better known to his fans as Tapeworm, a French electronic music producer and composer who's already making waves in the music industry. So who is this new guy? Meet the man behind the music, Tanguy Doublet, aka Tapeworm. Tanguy Doublet, the man who's making Natalie Portman's heart skip a beat, hails from the charming town of Morlaix in northwestern France. But don't let that humble small-town origin fool you. Tanguy is far from ordinary. He's an accomplished electronic music producer and composer, known by his stage name Tapeworm. This French sensation has worked with high-profile artists like Yell and Woodkid, and let's not forget that he performed at the 2016 Rio Olympics. More recently, Tanguy has collaborated with Lady Gaga on a project with Dom Perignon and contributed to movie scores for films like I'm Still Here and Those About to Die. It's clear that Tapeworm has talent, and now it looks like he's tapping into something even bigger: Natalie's heart. Paris, romance, and affectionate strolls, the couple's public debut. The lovebirds, who have been linked since early March 2025, have been spotted enjoying some very sweet moments together. Pictures surfaced of Tanguy and Natalie strolling hand-in-hand through the streets of Paris, with Tanguy affectionately wrapping his arm around her shoulders and kissing the top of her head. It's like something straight out of a rom-com, complete with Parisian charm and a soundtrack of accordion music. According to sources close to the couple, they've been seeing each other for a few months, and though it's still early days, the couple is definitely enjoying each other's company. And who could blame them? Paris in the spring is a magical setting for any romance. Shared parenting experiences, the bond that binds them. What seems to make this relationship even more special is the shared experience of parenthood. Tanguy and Natalie both know what it's like to juggle the responsibilities of raising children from past relationships, which might explain their strong connection. Tanguy, who was previously married to French actress Louise Bourgoin, shares two children, Etienne and Noame. Meanwhile, Natalie is the proud mother of Aleph and Amalia, who she shares with her ex-husband Benjamin Millepied. They're both seasoned parents, and as any parent can tell you, having similar parenting experiences often brings people closer together. The two likely understand each other in a way that's only possible when you've been through the highs and lows of raising children from complicated relationships. From Paris to parenthood, how Paris became the perfect backdrop. Now let's talk about the city that has witnessed Natalie's journey from heartbreak to hope. Paris has long been Natalie's home since 2014, when Benjamin took a job working with the Paris Opera Ballet. The actress has often spoken about how much she loves living in the French capital, calling it a dream come true. But while Paris may have once represented the challenges of a complicated marriage, it now holds the promise of something beautiful: a new love, a new chapter. Natalie's connection with Tanguy seems to be blossoming under the magic of Parisian lights, and we can't help but root for them. The Moby mess, a complicated dating history. Now, before we get too caught up in the sweetness of her new relationship, let's take a detour down memory lane and look at some of the bumps Natalie's romantic journey has encountered. One of the most infamous moments was her brief association with musician Moby. In his 2019 memoir, Moby claimed that he and Natalie briefly dated in 2001. However, Natalie quickly shot down the claims, denying that they ever had a relationship. Moby later apologized on Instagram, admitting that he was inconsiderate for including her in his memoir without asking her first. The apology was somewhat vague, but it was clear that the whole ordeal had left a bit of a sour taste in Natalie's mouth. A brief encounter with Gael Garcia Bernal and Jake Gyllenhaal. Following the Moby debacle, Natalie was seen with actor Gael Garcia Bernal on several occasions. Though their relationship didn't last, it's clear that they shared a connection. She was also rumored to have had a fling with Jake Gyllenhaal. though neither party ever confirmed the speculation. Hollywood relationships can be tricky to navigate, and Natalie's love life had many twists and turns before she found the man who would eventually steal her heart again. The short-lived romance with Devendra Banhart. In 2008, Natalie found herself romantically involved with musician Devendra Banhart. The two connected after Natalie asked Devendra if he could donate one of his songs to a charity compilation she was organizing. He agreed, and soon, Natalie was starring in one of his music videos. Their relationship seemed sweet, perhaps a bit too sweet, because it ended soon after. According to reports, the couple broke up because Natalie was a free spirit and wasn't ready to settle down. But despite the short-lived romance, the two remained friends, a testament to their mutual respect for one another. The Black Swan love story. Benjamin Millepied enters the picture. Things took a romantic turn for Natalie in 2009 when she started working with choreographer Benjamin Millepied on the set of Black Swan. The two had an undeniable chemistry, and by the end of filming, they were already an item. A little over a year later, the couple announced their engagement, stunning fans everywhere. In 2011, just months after their engagement, Natalie won an Oscar for her performance in Black Swan, and during her acceptance speech, she dedicated the award to Benjamin, who she called her beautiful love. The couple's red carpet debut at the 2011 Academy Awards was a magical moment, and fans were thrilled to see them so happy together. From engagement to marriage, Natalie's happily ever after. In 2011, Natalie and Benjamin welcomed their first child together, and Natalie shared how becoming a mother changed her priorities. For her, family became the most important thing in her life. Just over a year later, the couple tied the knot in a very intimate ceremony held after dark in California. The couple's wedding was an intimate affair, and we can only imagine how special it was for the two of them. Shortly after their wedding, Benjamin accepted a job as the director of the Paris Opera Ballet, and the family moved to Paris. From family life to career moves, navigating professional and personal challenges, their life together seemed idyllic. They moved to Paris, settled into their new roles, and continued supporting each other's careers. However, life, as it often does, threw some curveballs. When Benjamin took a step down from his role at the Paris Opera Ballet in 2016, the family returned to the United States. Natalie was focused on her career, taking on major roles in films like Thor, Love and Thunder, which led them to move to Australia for the shoot. Despite their busy careers, they continued to make their family a priority. The betrayal. Benjamin's alleged affair with Camille Etienne. Fast forward to 2023, and cracks began to form in the seemingly perfect relationship. In June of that year, rumors started circulating that Benjamin had been having an affair with 25-year-old climate activist Camille Etienne. Camille, an influential figure who has spoken alongside Greta Thunberg and written a book about climate change, became the center of a media storm when photos surfaced of her with Benjamin. The affair, which reportedly started while they were filming May-December in late 2022, was an open secret among some insiders. Well, that's a wrap on Natalie Portman's new love story. Looks like there's a new couple goals in town, and it's definitely Parisian. If you're loving this gossip-filled ride, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Because let's be honest, who wouldn't want more juicy updates and Oscar-worthy drama in their feed? Until next time, keep the popcorn ready and your subscription bell ringing. Don't miss out on the next plot twist.